And remind me, like, when we were on the eastern side to see if we can give the blood to the Griff's wife.
Mm-hmm.
You.
You're positively haunting me with your presence of late. Something I can help you with?
Arx has been beset with... I think we already said this.
Luckily for me,
How are the puppets moving?
What else? Each and every one of my darlings has a little...
I don't think that he has anything new to say.
Not at all. I used...
Interesting.
Okay. Maybe later?
Yeah, maybe we have to follow the doctor lead.
Yeah. Alright, so to the west is more stuff.
She nods a greeting.
The harbour is ruined. There's no getting food in. I wonder what dead Voidwoken tastes like. Probably chicken. I hate chicken.
I keep seeing imaginary Voidwoken around every corner. I don't know if I'll ever feel safe in these streets again.
Craig Ganim.
The man in front of you is clad in a ragtag assortment of garb from different cultures. He looks up from repairing a battered instrument to smile and nod at you, one traveller to another.
Ho there, fellow traveller. Luronta. Looking for some cheer to lighten the mood of this grim, dark city?
Have you traveled to the ancient empire?
Yes, Callisti, I did indeed.
Sorry, when you're done with that, someone just started a conversation with me, and I think it's about to turn to a fight.
Oh, okay.
Such a
I'll finish this.
But yeah, finish what we were doing first.
Look forward to going back someday. Someday when the roads are safe again.
So you're a bard, you say?
Well now, I do love music, it's true. But my instrument has given up the ghost after long days on the road. Rav, believe me, traveling takes its toll.
I see.
I'm from a place called Aleroth. Haven't traveled back in years. When I first left home, I'd an idea travel'd make me more well-rounded and, you know, interesting. But instead, I'm kind of uncomfortable everywhere. So now I'm traveling till I find a place that really feels like a true home. Because when nowhere feels like home, you start to forget who you are a little. At least
well, if you're so good as you say, give us a piece.
Of course, I'm glad to. My words will lift your spirits, no mistake. But I need to pay my way, so I'd ask you for a little gold if you have it. What do you say, Rav?
This bet to be worth
it. The poet tips his floppy hat to you as he counts the coin you handed over.
Now, what poem do you like to hear? An old classic or one of my originals?
Something more interesting than the classics.
Take a seat, Rav. Make yourself at home. Give me a moment to clear my throat and listen.
Oh, the bard's about to...
I know quality when I see it, and I bet you do too. Care to trade?
Forest's fair to city's blue.
Sorry, I was just listening to what this bard has to say.
I'll sell you a real one.
My surest friend is my own mind.
He's very patriotic.
From my home in Aleroth.
He's like got the whole red, white, and blue thing going on.
Yeah.
Antiques and
I set my course.
I agree.
And selling.
And here I am to tip my cap.
Here.
Not bad. Not bad. Wait, so where are you now? Oh, Sabine. Oh, you're back by...
I was just on the right when we...
Oh, okay.
When we first came out of the bridge.
Okay, so what exactly did he say to you? Oh.
Whoa, what just happened?
Whoa, what happened? Oh.
What? What?
Are you guys in combat?
I'm not, no.
It looks like Fane is, but, I don't... Oh.
This is weird.
It looks like we are.
Okay.
Yeah, we are in combat.
But like nothing happened. Like literally, I was just standing there listening to your conversation with the bard, and then, fool. The more you resist, the more we crave your blood.
Interesting.
I'm assuming the people who the people we fought before, like the demon worshippers or something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we can.
It's only one guy this time. So.
Is it? Because I can see multiple people on the border.
You see multiple
like...
red?
Yeah.
I think it's the same person. Well, no. I think you're right. There's more people, but I don't see them. Maybe they're invisible? It could be they're invisible. These guys are level 20. Oof.
Okay. Get in there, Susan.
Yeah, soak up some damage, Susan, because level 20s are tough.
I'll put this guy here. Kind of covers Sabille.
I think there are more people, they just aren't on the map.
Yeah, that's what I'm nervous about, so.
Yeah.
I think you guys will handle that. I'll wait until someone else shows up.
Yeah.
Because he's got no more physical armor, so.
Yeah. And to bed you go.
Am I the only one that's seeing, like, darkness?
Yeah, it's us too because they're in the fog of war. So they're moving around right now. That's why we couldn't see them before. So they're actually far away from us.
Yeah, how?
They're really far, jeez.
Do you think it's a glitch, or?
Possibly? Yeah, it's gonna take a while for them to get to us, so we might as well just kill this one. Because it looks like they have to run through the house. Or wherever it is they're coming from.
Weird. Normally it won't even trigger combat if an enemy is that far away.
They teleported, or at least on my screen.
Oh, okay.
All but one teleported on my screen.
I mean, it's better for us, because then there are further
they'll trickle
apart.
in.
They'll trickle in and we can just focus on one at a time. So, I'm okay with this.
Or at the very least, one will be down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is good since they're level 20.
Need to get a little bit closer so I can improve Susan. Just get her ready.
Oops. Well.
Sure, get the totem. I can make more.
Bleeding. Okay. Nice. Go, beast. Did that heal you? Oh, wow.
Yeah, anytime I do damage, it heals.
Right. 384. That's a lot of heal.
Necromancer, man.
Yeah. Yeah, they've
What?
got ways.
What was that?
We've got a ways.
We are too few.
I went too far away.
That was so random. Do we have to go in the house or something? What?
I think they might come out. I just don't know where they are exactly, because they're still behind the fog of war. Oh, they're in the big house. Okay. Alright, well, okay.
They'll get to us eventually, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we can make our way towards the house now. All the citizens are still, like, cowering in fear.
Except for
The bard. He's just
Valley.
chilling.
Bard.
and the bard.
Yeah. Traitor. Oh, there's a traitor over
Trader
here.
Valley.
The man
Yeah.
taps his foot in time to the bard's tune, though
Oh, and
he
that
stills
traitor,
it
yeah.
as you draw near and clears his throat.
Ooh. This guy's... Have you been selling paintings to this trader? Because he's got a lot of paintings.
I have not.
Oh, alright. Well, never mind. It's just paintings that he had.
Cat, she's evaluating
Well, at least
all
I
of
don't
Kemm's
think I
antiquities. It'll be a while. If you're in a shopping mood, well, good stuff, yeah?
Do you think they're still on their way? Like,
I don't know. Cat the Appraiser? Okay. Citizen Jack?
The kin hums a melody, one you recognize from long ago and far away. It reminds
His
you
brother,
very
Citizen
much
Kane.
of home.
Oh wow, that's a pretty garden.
Yeah, I just went into the garden. This is impressive,
Safe.
yes. Almost as impressive as my own.
All right, bad guys.
Oh, you found bad guys?
No, I'm just calling out for them.
Oh.
Come out, wherever
some
you are.
people in here.
Cat the Appraiser. Okay.
Another fresh face.
For heaven's sake, would you please... Oh, ever so sorry. I thought you were that rotten butler about to warn me once again to take the ocular, not the tactile approach. I swear I've a mind to beat him to death with the nearest
Why do
dictionary I
people
can
keep
find.
talking to me?
In my experience, atlases tend to be better suited for bludgeoning. Or, why are you...
Much obliged. I'll most certainly keep that in mind. That little snob thinks me unworthy of being in his precious lord's mansion appraising his precious lord's collection of antiques. Just you try judging the state of a Vadistian armoire if you're not even allowed to rummage through its drawers.
What are you doing here exactly?
I'm merely appraising the many antiques gathered in here in this beautiful mansion.
It's alright.
A roguish little smile suddenly plays upon her lips.
What else would I be doing?
Well, I know very well what that smile means. You're staging a heist, aren't you?
Oh, very perceptive of you.
She just
I could
admits
use
it.
sharp eyes like that. Consider yourself invited.
Perfect.
Now listen closely. Rumour has it that Lord Kemm's mansion is built upon a massive vault in which he hides his true valuables. His entire house is but a smokescreen for the real treasure hidden underneath. I've had no luck so far in locating this fabled vault, but if you do, I swear the entire hoard is yours. No questions asked.
Sounds good to me.
All I want in return for this information is a trio of curious that is said to be kept inside. The portrait of the divine, the cup of kings, and the scroll of eternity. Everything else is yours.
That sounds like big asks.
No. This isn't how it works. I know about the vault now. It'll all be mine. all of it.
Yeah.
Cat. Oh, I hope that vault exists. I hope that it's trapped from top to bottom. And I hope those snares will rob you of yourself limb per ripped off limb.
Thanks a lot, Toots.
What is the saying? No honor among thieves or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
The butler decided to strike up a conversation while you were.
Okay. My word, the mansion's positively overrun with foreign folk on this inauspicious of Lucian's days.
He catches himself and scrapes his throat in a brief moment of embarrassment.
I imagine Sabile's giving him a sardonic look.
Mm-hmm.
I do apologize if I came across as impertinent just now, and I hope you'll forgive my unabating boldness when I assume Milady has come here in search of an audience with either Lord or Lady Kemm.
I must admit, I'm kind of a sucker for all that noble talk. Do we need to talk to Lord or Lady Kemm?
Not necessarily. We just came in to take all their stuff.
Okay. What about the foreign folk you mentioned? Who's been here that is foreign?
Oh, I meant, of course, the lizard excellencies that have sought shelter under this esteemed roof in the aftermath of the dreadful attack that was inflicted upon the Imperial Consulate.
Ah. Well, there's no need to be nice about it.
It saddens me to say there are a number of deaths to mourn, but no doubt you all rejoice in the survival of the nobles. After all, a mere clerk is so easily replaced, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Again, I just imagine that she's just staring at him, like, really?
Really?
You're gonna
Really?
say that to me?
Mm-hmm.
I am no noble. Do you wish me dead, puny man?
None of us are perfect, milady.
Oh ho ho.
Could we, by perchance, have a meeting with Lord Kemm? Maybe talk about his staff?
I'm afraid I can't accommodate you with the opportunity to have a word with my Lord Kemm at this precise moment, milady. My lord left early in the morning in pursuit of business, and he hasn't yet returned.
Which he's not here, which means it's easier to take his things.
What
Not
business
that we would do that.
Not that we would do that, no. Though I'm sure you'd expect it of us foreigners. What the business is it he went in pursuit of?
I'm not privy to the details of my lord's ventures, but I gather his outing pertains to his office as Grand Master of the Paladins, and the ousting of certain firebrands from the city. A most noble task, I'm sure. Unless I'm quite mistaken, in which case I once more apologize profusely, you'll most likely find my lord in the immediate vicinity of the Magister headquarters. The Magisters, in case my previous sentence lacked clarity, being the firebrands I alluded to.
Interesting. Well, I wouldn't mind an audience with the lady of the house.
Lady Kemm is having tea in the drawing room over in the north wing. I'm quite certain a person as obviously well-travelled as yourself will have no problem drifting in that general direction, should he deem it fit to do so.
Thank you. I'll try not to die, though you won't care regardless.
Yes, do please excuse me, for I have a party of dignitaries to attend to.
I
They've an
have-
appetite for an aperitif, and the port, needless to say, does not pour itself.
No, of course not.
I have no idea what that guy said, but I like him. Just decided to talk to me as well. Called me foreign folk.
Another one? How many more of you can Lady Kemm
You don't
possibly...
suppose it would be in the basement, do you?
One of those
What is?
punctulator lizards.
I don't know, this big
or
cellar
whatever they're
door?
called.
Maybe the vault's in the basement?
Oh, probably.
Oh, he's checking in with all the foreigners.
Let's take a look.
Where to start?
Oh. Nice painting. Huh. More
Look at it.
paintings.
Huge. It only has one shirt. Wow. Okay.
He catches him.
I do apologize if I came across as impertinent just now. Yes, do please.
You'll regret keeping your hands clean.
Nope.
Sorry, we're still looking around the basement. I don't see any entrance to a vault.
Yeah.
It might be somewhere else. Oh well.
What's the shop?
Butler needs to work on his people skills, just going from person to person, finding out how foreign they are.
Alright.
But the basement did look kind of small for
a house this big? Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
Apparently the lady was having tea in the north wing, wherever that is.
Yes, I think it's this way.
Oh. I might have found the vault.
Oh, okay.
But let's
We'll talk to the
Jesus.
lady first.
Beast is
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
Ah, we'll just
But let's not hold our breath.
barge ourselves in.
We have every right to be here.
Joining us, my lady.
Jariah Webb, Lady Paul,
Linda, I fear,
Calvert
is
Webb.
far too busy with his...
Yes, I must
with his little
agree.
coup.
Tea herbs.
I do hope the Kemms might reopen the school. Children should not suffer
just said
from our
coup.
misdeeds.
Throwing over people.
There is the lady herself.
Oh, a fellow noble.
Yes, of course.
Dignified carriage could belong to no other. It's a delight to greet someone of my own station.
It's
Not that I
your
would judge
station.
these present plebeians. They are here by invitation, of course.
I think you are mistaken. You are beneath me.
People like them keep the city's wheels turning and its boats afloat. Magicians among us, truly. An afternoon of hot tea and warm recitations is the least I can offer them.
What is this about tea?
Yes, indeed. Why, a lady without a proper tea set is no more useful than a party without a hostess. As long as you choose the most delicate leaves and brew at the proper temperature, you're destined for luxury. Would you care to try your hand at it? I have 3 varieties, each as aromatic as the last. I've no doubt you could brew a delicious cup.
What are these varieties?
Yes, a classic green from the ancient kingdom Zia Valley. I'm sure you know the place. The plant's last week is spent in shade, which gives the leaves a sumptuous, nutty flavor. Certainly.
How about the other one?
Oh, I love this white tea. It's
Oh,
so
weak.
sweet. The buds
Weak.
are plucked when they're so young they've barely felt the wind.
Definitely not for me. And the last one.
So interesting. It is pure and black, grown in the eroded highlands, yet you'd swear it had been mixed with ginger and honey.
I'm not much of a tea person, but sure, why
As
not?
a Brit, I approve of this choice.
You like it spicy.
Yes,
I
I
know
do.
you'll enjoy this sample so much you'll come back wanting more.
So about this party.
Every citizen of Arx gets at least one invitation to tea every year. We all deserve a taste of luxury from time to time, do we not? I may live in a resplendent mansion, but I still share my riches one lucky guest at a time.
Oh, how wonderful.
A pity my husband couldn't make it. He has his hands full, you see. Why, I barely ever see him myself.
Lady Kemm's bright cheeks fall and her jaw goes slack. She is lost in thought for but a moment, however, and puts on a brave and regal face.
But I think you'll find present company more than adequate. Tea time is such a delight.
Alright, this is all very interesting. Not really. I'll be on my way.
Well, do make the most of your visit, and be sure to stroll through the gardens. I have quite a green thumb, you know. I planted every bulb and scattered every seed myself.
Alright.
Mummy says I can't play upstairs in case I disturb her special guests. Are you a special guest? No, maybe not. Come out, come out.
So, do we want to go upstairs first or try to go through the garden?
Let's go upstairs first.
All right. Ooh, there's a lot of giant paintings in this building.
That's a cool painting. The battle. There's a wizard flying above the ships and just torching them all.
Ah, more of my people.
Seems to be a library. How
to
droll.
offer us shelter after what happened at the consulate. Rare to find someone of such honor in this city, it seems.
The lizard consulate is gone. All that survives of it is what I managed to take with me. Care to see what I have? Perhaps we can make an arrangement.
What do you have to offer?
Best to sell anything of value. The voice of the ancient empire must still be heard in arcs, and that will require gold.
What will your fellows think if they knew you were looting from them during a moment of crisis?
Our consulate may be gone, but I will not let us be reduced to utter beggars. I merely do what is necessary to fund our ongoing diplomatic efforts.
Our consulate lies in ruins. Shame on this city for treating its guests so poorly.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
The dog's
Louis.
flattened ears perk up at the
Ooh,
sight
we might
of
have to
it,
talk to
then
Louis
flop back into their submissive
after I
position.
talk to who this person is.
I want no trouble from you, lizard. This job is dull, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Hmm?
No more trouble from you, lizard.
Did you want to talk to Louis, Sibyl?
Sure.
Ooh, I bet the Master Kemm I did. Could have sworn it was another man in a master suit, but it weren't. And now I in the doghouse, like the humans say.
Hmm. Ugh. How can such a cute puppy face want to hurt anyone?
Oh, I couldn't help it. I swear, it came all smelled like when the garden man cuts down a decayed tree, like he was using flowers to hide the rots. Only nudging
Oh.
the tail wag the next time, I promise. No licking, though. I don't want to taste the rot again.
Interesting.
There might be a bit more to this Lord Kemm.
Yes. This Lord Kemm who has been away on business, on travel. Mm-hmm. Probably, I sense there's, that Lady Kemm has something to do about it.
I love how you can always get like little bits of intel from Pet Pal. So cool.
Interesting.
He just picked up the entire rose bush.
Oh, really?
Did you see it in the water? The hatch? That's what I was thinking.
The hatch? Oh. Wow, this is a huge, huge garden. Good lord, it's massive. Wow, okay.
An inscription at the terrarium's base
Ooh, this
identifies
is an interesting
its
looking
contents
plant.
as a wailing mandrake, a species you've not heard of in spite of your impressive scholarship.